Hey everybody, I'm going to do a walkthrough of my base. I got a message from somebody from one of my other videos and they wanted to do a walkthrough, and I also said I was going to do a walkthrough in that video. So I'll just do a quick walk through my base. I've seen a lot of people's bases, and it seems like a lot of people just have a flat layout, or they use a lot of the little stand things and then put their base on top of that. I kind of wanted to take up less space and go vertical with my base instead of laying it out all flat. So that's kind of what I did. I know it looks like a complete mess, but you'll see as we go through it how I have it organized. This is I think the third full rebuild of my base. The first time I built it down on the bottom of that, what I didn't know was going to be a lake. So as the water started coming through, I really had to struggle to hurry up and move my base up here. And then once I got it up here, I wasn't sure if the water was going to stop before it got up here. So I just built it small until I seen the 100% lake feel. And then once I realized the water was going to stop right there, then I finished building my base. It was a little bit more flat, and then I kind of tore it down and rebuilt again because I had all the domes over there where that other dome is that you see right there. And then I started building vertical. I'm going to eventually pick that one up and put it up there as well. But yeah, I thought I'd start building up on my base. So you'll see what it looks like. I think it's cool. I don't know. And again, I built it here in this place where it seems like almost everybody is building their bases at right here. I do have some substations spread out all over the map. Here's my rocket launcher over here. It's way over here because I just couldn't get any place flat over here to put it. At the time, I had those domes still over here, so there's probably room for me to put it over here now. I could move it closer now, I guess, but it's already here. I'm not too worried about it. And it is a rocket launcher, so I kind of do want it pushed away, just because that's how it would probably be in real life. But anyway, so let's do a tour of the base. I'm gonna do more gardening out here. I don't have that much set up right now because I'm trying to figure out the bees. I need the gardening close to my base for the automation, but I don't like all the bees and stuff in there. So I got to figure out something about that. How to do that? I may put it on the roof, see if the bees come down as well. But we'll see. I think this is about the beginning of the base right here. This is my main control center. So when you come in, this is the one that has all the displays. Here's a little cabinet right here for me to keep all my chips that I can't use anymore because it says that there's no more stuff to unlock just yet. I guess there will be some later, but I have all these unused chips that are here. A good view of the lake. Then I have my boards right here. So that's pretty much all this is a control room. I used to have storage containers and a bunch of stuff in here, but as I spread my base out, I have cleaned this up a little bit. So this is the storage room. Then you go through this little storage way right. You go through that little hallway right here, and then here you have the recycling room. This is the shredder, and then the recycling machine where I can come in here and manually get rid of stuff, throw stuff away. See my little trophy case. I'm missing just the one trophy. Then I got signs. I try to put signs on all my stuff, but this should say to teleporter room because this is just my teleporter room. This is my little junk containers. All of these containers send stuff to where they're supposed to go. So when I come back from a trip, I can just dump everything in here, and it's like different stuff. Each one of them is different. So this is supply for all this stuff. I just dump it all in here, and then the drones will come by and get it and go take it to where it's supposed to be. So I don't have to go to each container getting rid of stuff. And then each one of these has like different stuff that goes in here. If these are staying in here, it's because the place where they go is full, which is cool because these are big. I can put quite a bit of stuff in here. So I just come back and I dump stuff in here, and then it goes away. I just found it easier. And then also when I leave, I can grab stuff in here that I might need to take with me wherever I'm going. And then go in here, and then I have my teleporter. I had the craters, waterfall beach, crater lake, the uranium mines, zeolite mines, mushroom cave, ship cave, and then the lost paradise. So I've already done the whole key thing and unlocked everything with that. And then I have teleporters. Now, some of the places, like obviously you can't build inside the lost paradise, so this teleporter will take you right out to the entrance. Any of these places that you can't actually build on, the teleporter takes you right to the entrance. So this is just my teleporter room. I don't know if I'm gonna add any more stuff in here or not, but it was a spare room, and I thought this would be great to put my teleporter in. Okay. So then, before we go upstairs, let's just do the whole bottom level. So this whole floor right here is the main level, main floor, as you can see through here. In through here is my kitchen. So this is where I have my kitchen. I have a snack bar for me to get snacks. And again, as I go in here and take one out of here and eat it, it will craft another one and put it back in here eventually. It might be out of one of the ingredients waiting for the garden, but anyway, eventually it'll put another one here, so I can always just come here and grab snacks. Same with the water. I have water. This is full. As soon as I take one out of here, oh, that's what's waiting for the drone. So as soon as I take one out of here and drink it, the drone will fill it back up, so that will always stay full, and this one will always stay full. I'm actually going to put another one of these right next to it that has the water, so I can just come get a water or food out of here. And I'll show you somewhere else where I have that automation set up as well. Custom couch in here. Then this is the thing that automatically creates the food. Eventually I'll move this so that it's upstairs probably, or somewhere where it's hidden, so all you'll see in here is the snack bar stuff. I have all my automation away. Again, this is more automation. These automatically pull from the gardens. So let's see. Yeah, the wheat is full. Eggplant is full. Squash is almost full. And the cocoa's full. So yeah, it pulls from the gardens outside, and it pulls from the. I have some planters over here that have stuff growing too. All of these are set as supply, and all of these are set as demand. And then the auto crafter can pick up anything in this room. The auto crafter will pull stuff from here and craft and go ahead and craft it in here. So that's all part of the automation. I don't have to do anything with this. I don't have to go pick the stuff out there. Nothing's all automated. Come through here again. This is my lab. Back here, this is the butterfly section of the lab. I have automation set up so that I can grab any of these that I need. Just go ahead, pull one out, and it will automatically create a new one. This is part of the automation for my fabric. It will create silk in here, and then this automator will grab the silk and turn it into fabric, and then the drone will come and pick up the fabric and take it to the container. Once the container is full, the overflow goes straight to the rocket and goes up, and it exchanges it for money for me. So that's always going and running. And then back here is my aquatic lab. So I got frogs going, fish going in here. Upstairs is the storage and the automation. As you can see, the drones are coming in here. So these are all the different fish egg types, and the drones are pulling the fish eggs from the water collectors and then going ahead and putting them in here. Oh, got one of these finally. Yeah, so the drones are going. The big one this one's kind of the most. Yeah. So you see a lot in here. But anyway, the drones bring them in here and sort them out here. And then once these things get full, the excess will come to these shredders, and then these things will go ahead and shred the excess so that the automation doesn't stop. Without these shredders, eventually your automation will shut down once everything gets full. And like the rocket will continue to go, but eventually it will shut down. So you need these shredders at the end of your automation so that they take the stuff that you don't need no more, shred it, and then the automation can continue to run. So that, especially for stuff like fish eggs, because I'm trying to get some of these rare ones, and I need to go through a lot of the common ones to get some of the red ones. And so that's why you want your automation to continue with these shredders. So make sure you got shredders on your automation. Okay, so that's the lab. Out through here, this is my grow room. This also feeds the automation. Then we gotta exit to the outdoors. I'll show outdoors later. So this hallway comes. This is an empty room right here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this room just yet. I was gonna use it for my aquarium room, but I didn't realize how big the aquariums were gonna be, so I created a different room back there. So this is just empty right now. I'll figure out something to do with it. But this is to sleeping quarters, so this goes to the sleeping quarter. This is my bedroom in here. Got some more trophies. Got some plants growing in here. I got so this is the other automation. So I got a food and water automation. So when I'm back here, in case I run out, I can grab a water, and once I do, this replenishes. This one also automatically replenishes by itself, so I can grab that. And then I got a custom changeable bed. Also have, this is where the fabric goes. So that automation that I showed you in the lab, it takes the silk, creates the fabric, and then it comes here. Once this is full, it starts taking the fabric to my trading rocket. So I always have a full case of fabric to make stuff with, and then the excess goes and gets traded for money. It's a good way to get extra money. Got an aquarium in here. So I think it's the striped one that's the $4,000 fish. No, it's the other one. So that's the one, is the $4,000 fish. Once you start breeding enough of those, then you can send those, automate those, and send those up in the trading rocket. And you can get quite a few. With one full rocket load of those $4,000 fish, you can get quite a bit of credits with that. So that's what the goal is with the fish for me, is I'm trying to get to where I'm able to farm those $4,000 fish. So that's the living quarter. This right here is just a passageway so that I can come outside if I need to come outside for whatever reason. And then this goes downstairs and comes outside to my drone station. So this is my drone station right here. There's nothing in the inventory, but this, if I want to create a T1 or a T2 drone, I can create that here. This one actually will show you how many drones. So I got 17 drones. I don't really know what I think 8 is doing supply run, and then 8 is doing demand run. So I guess just so you can see where they're at, how many I have total, and then where they're at. Although I'm not sure why I really care where they're at, because it doesn't like tell you where exactly, but so I don't even know. But anyway, this is the info that's on here. And then you can go up here and look, and it shows you what you have them all doing. So in case something breaks in your automation, you come look on here and say, oh shoot, I don't have this set for demand. That's why this thing isn't working. So there's some good information to come look at, although it's, if you set it up properly, you don't really got to worry about this. It's not like I come over here and look at this periodically. I barely look at this at all until I'm going to send out new drones. So when I came in here and I upgraded my drones, I graded all of my T1 drones to T2 drones, and they're quite a bit faster. So it definitely is worth it. So anyway, this is my drone station. For some reason, you got to build this outside. I mean, I know the drones fly outside, but not sure why the control room needs to be outside too. That's kind of weird, but I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. So that's why this is outside like this. No other reason. Alright, so back inside, let's go back to the main. So again, this is another exit. I need to mark the exit out here. Again, because I try to mark all my stuff so you know where you're going. This is the dining room. I guess I didn't do the dining room. Off the kitchen, here's the water. Both of these are water. This one's Aquafina and this one's Fiji, although they're both the same. Now I got a couple of tables out here, some seating, a couch, some plants, and then another little snack bar. So this automatically just randomly grabs different food. So you just eat something and it'll just grab whatever's up next and put it over here. So this is another snack bar. I thought it was pretty cool to just make it random versus the food packs and stuff like that. So then outside here, it's gotten dark out here, but so these are all my power plants. I'm in the process right now of getting rid of these big giant guys and trading in for these little ones, because I think like 5 or 6 of these big ones is the same power output as one of these little ones. So I'm in the process of getting rid of all of these soon. I also on the roof have some power upgraders, optimizers they're called, that also add power up, optimize the power output for these things. So yeah, I got plenty of power for like ever. But that's all the stuff outside. I'm gonna put some more gardens in. I'm gonna build up out here a little bit more. These giant suckers are right here. Man, these things are huge. Okay, so now let's go back through here and let's go look upstairs. So to the warehouse and biodomes and all that. So as you can see, these elevators continue to go up floors and floors. So this is the next level, and this is the warehouse level. So this warehouse feeds all my automation. This is all automation right here. I have an automated crafter that crafts rocket motors for these 3 cases. And so if I grab one out of here, it'll immediately craft another one and put it in here. Actually, there's already excess ones crafted, and as soon as I grab one out of here, it'll populate another one in here. And then I got some food and water for up here in case I try to have some everywhere because I don't pay a lot of attention to that. In here is my warehouse. So this is my crafter for manual crafting. This is my shredder that I have set up for the excess. And then I have a bioplastic crafter, auto crafter. I have a circuit board, super alloy. This one is crafting those little cell things, and then the rocket one right here. And as you can see, I think these are all full. Yeah, so these are all full. I can grab one out of here, or I can just grab one out of the display case, and then this one from here will go to the display case. If I grab one out of here, it would automatically craft another one and put it in here. I think all these are full. Yeah, so once these are full like this, well, this one's not. There's something that I'm missing from this one, and I'm not sure what it is. I gotta come look. I just redid this warehouse, so I was pretty sure I was gonna miss something, and I know there's something missing. So if you set automation up, you ever come here and look, and this is not generating something, that's how you know something's messed up somewhere in the pipeline. So I got to go through and figure out what's going on with this. I don't want to do it right now, but then I got a recycler in here, and the recycler is cool because once this stuff starts getting full, so I like all my high level minerals and stuff are right here. And then these things actually end up getting full. These are pulled from the mines that I have all over the place. I have those mines that are drilling and finding this stuff. And then once these get full, it starts going to the shredder. And then I convert everything to rods so that I can store more. And then that's what the recycler is for. So if I ever do run out, I can just grab one of these rods, take it to the recycler, and it'll break it down to its elements. So these are 10 each. So just look how much I got if these are all 10 uranium each. So it's good to convert them to rods because then you can store more and you can still have access to them when you need them. So these are all rods. And then I have sulfur, mushrooms, oxygen, and water because I need these for the auto crafter. So these are all part of the automation. And then I have some miscellaneous stuff right here, which are the bioplastic, the circuit boards, the nitrogen and the methane, which I do need also for crafting. And then the super alloy and the pulsar. These are also, everything in here basically feeds these automation machines. So it's kind of cool setup. I used to have all the little gray storage ones, and I just today upgraded to these storage. And these storage were the gray ones hold like, I want to say 30, and these hold 80. So it's more than double the capacity that you have on these big ones. So instead of having 2 the way I had it before, now I can just have 1 and then convert these. So yeah, it's quite a lot of storage up here. Not sure what I'm going to do with this space. Just once I cleaned it up, I just ended up with a lot of space left over. With the gray containers, this thing was all full. But once I switched to these containers, it gave me a lot more space. So this is the warehouse level. This also has access to outside. I try to have most of my levels have access to outside. This is just an observatory, and it was because I needed to have an extra level in here so that the next level will be above all the stuff that you see that I have on the roofs and stuff. This is the only floor I think in my whole base that doesn't have outside access. This is just for viewing. So let me go up. This is not the top. Well, this is the top floor because I think this is roof access. Yeah. So this is outside to the roof. So this is the top floor. In here, I have this interface that actually shows my biomass and my unlockables and stuff like that. So as you can see, I still have some more unlocking to do on some of these. Then over in here, this is my tree grow. So there's also automation that comes through and picks these up and takes them downstairs and puts them in storage. Once the storage gets full, this one stops. I don't shred these just because I don't want to waste the drones. There's no real reason to shred them. It's okay for this automation to stop because I have a full container downstairs of these things. And if I need it, then it'll rerun. So some of your automation, you don't care that it stops. It's actually a good thing because you don't want to tie your drones up moving this stuff from the storage to the shredder. So in this, I have 2 of these set up, which I really only need 1 now that I have got a good supply. And then here's my butterfly. So I got a whole bunch of butterfly biomes through here. Butterfly storage. These are more larva storage. Butterfly biomes, and I can just create these endlessly. If I want more, I can just tap these on and they'll keep growing out as far as I want. So you can always keep adding onto here. This is another observatory only, just so you can come look around. That is just cool to have. And then more butterflies. So yeah, and I'll scatter some of these butterfly biomes around. I don't know that there's any real point to having them all over the place, but just because it looks cool. And then upstairs the roof, so when I need to come out here and do any maintenance or get rid of something or add something new, I have access to come up here to the roof. And like I say, I always like to make outside access just so I can get out in case I need to do something. So that is, I think that's everything in the base. Stairs go down. I marked the floors so you know what floor you're at when you get there. Okay, we're at the main door. Then we have outside access. These are some of my vegetable gardens. I'm gonna do more. So some of the automation, I think that might be what the holdup is on one of my automations, is that it's taking too long for the mushrooms to grow. So I need more mushrooms or that stops. I think that's one. I'm not really sure. I'll fix that later. I got this one out here. I used to have these kind of in a group all out here, but I used to have this one left over and I didn't have room to put it up there. I have to create an extension and I just got busy doing something else, and so I just didn't pay any attention to it. Then I have just like little random stuff spread out over here, like this tree grower over here. I have some grass fertilizers, or I forgot what these things are called. But that's it. Thanks.